Yeah, who's excited for some announcements? Me too, because of things we have to announce are super exciting. The first one is our Youth Takeover Sunday, which is not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, Sunday, April 18th. So excited for that because you guys are all going to be volunteering and walking people to their seats, zapping them as they walk in the door, preaching. Abby's going to be preaching. Y'all are going to be playing worship. It's going to be a really awesome Sunday. If you have not yet signed up and you want to sign up, we have a link in the bio of our Instagram account to sign up for a spot. If you don't see the spot that you would like to volunteer, just direct message me and I will figure that out for you and with you. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Yeah, questions on Youth Takeover Sunday? No. Great. Next announcement is summer camp. Summer camp this year, we are going to go to Camp Pondo, which is where we went for winter one day this year. So I'm super excited. Their theme is roar, live out loud, I guess. I'm not sure what that means yet. Lol. That is lol. That's funny. That's funny. What I do know is that these two colors, yellow and pink, are their team colors, and one represents the 80s, one represents the 90s, and we will be competing versus one another to figure out what the best decade is. So I'm super excited. I don't think we get a say on which one we get, but the one we get, we're going all out, and it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm a super competitive person, and I love themes. So this is like going to be the best. It's awesome. So registration for summer camp opens this Sunday. You can find the registration link once again through our Instagram, or if you go to the Granite Creek website, you can find the link there for everything as well. So I'm super excited for that. We can play Spoing Roar. Yeah. Roar. So with summer camp, I know it can be very expensive, but we have a lot of really super generous people in this church that are providing scholarships that you guys can get to make it practically free for everyone to go to camp. So if you are really wanting to go to camp, but money's a thing, don't let it be a thing. Talk to me. Find out how we can do scholarships, because if you read your newsletter, there's a code where you can automatically get $100 off. No questions asked. If you need it, use it. It's amazing. I'm telling you, we have some super generous people in this church that have made the summer possible for us. It's awesome. So sign up for camp this Sunday. We have 20 spots. So if you have friends, if you have neighbors that you want to invite to come to summer camp, they are also eligible to get scholarships too. So money is not going to be a thing for anyone to keep them from coming to camp. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited, guys. It's so fun. Last announcement is our theme for April. So I had so much fun with you guys last week for our 90s night that we're going to make theme nights a monthly thing. So as some of you guys know, I love Harry Potter. So, no, don't tell Greg. No, not the actual person. Not the actual character. No. If there's anyone in that franchise I would love, it would be Hermione, because she's the best character in the whole franchise. She really is. She saves everyone all the time. So, Hogwarts night. If you know your Harry Potter Hogwarts house, like I'm a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuffs unite. Everyone else, you're cool too. But Hufflepuffs are the best. So if you know your house, wear your house color, because we will be playing Quidditch. If you were here a few years ago, you know what I'm talking about. If not, get ready. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crazy. I'm so excited. Last time it was so hot, and it's not going to be hot this time. It's not. It will not be hot. I'm praying the heat away. So I'm so excited. So if you don't know what Hogwarts house you are, but you want to, there's ways and there's tests that you can find out. Michael doesn't believe in the tests, I guess. You're looking all weird over there. One-time test? Okay. And then there's some people that believe that there's like a Huffleclaw, like Slither door where you can like hybrid the houses. So you guys can get as creative as you want to. If you want to have a hybrid house, have a hybrid house. Whatever you do, own your house. Be the house. So I'm super excited for that. Any questions on any of our announcements thus far? Because that is all I've got for you guys for announcements for tonight. No. All right. Without further ado, we've got a game tonight. And we are going to have Miss Abby Woodcook help us out with that. Oh, gosh. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay, so like Mandy said, we're going to play a game. Can I get a volunteer from this side of the room? So, yeah, sure. Come on. Sorry, Noah. All right, and then this side of the room. Volunteer? Anybody? All right, Sophia? All right, Sophia versus Sophia, I guess. Okay, let's see. Okay, so. Wait, Mandy, what's the name of the game? What's that app? Okay, so we have both Sophias. Fia, yes. What? Oh, yes. Okay, so basically, you each are going to have 30 seconds. And then, so Sophia, you belong to this side of the room. So you guys are like one big team. And then, Sophia, this is your side of the room. Yes. Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to be acting out. I have apps in here that you could find on your phone. Okay? And so basically, you each are going to pick one. You're going to take turns. And you'll have 30 seconds to act out the app. Okay, so you guys should Rochambeau to see who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors. All right. Okay. All right. Go ahead and pick one. Yes, and then you guys, wait, let's see. Yeah, so you guys, yeah, just split it down the middle right here. What? Megan, can you put the timer on for us? Okay, can I give you a thumbs up? Got it. All right. Okay. No, this is like, yeah, charades. Okay, so we're good with the... All right, go. All right. Okay, so you guys get a point. All right, now I'm going to come back over here. All right, go ahead, Sophia, pick one. But don't open it until... Okay, fine. Okay. All right, we're good, Megan. All right. So now we're tied 1-1. Yes, give her a round of applause. Good sports. Okay. All right, are you ready? Round 2. All right. You good? All right. Go for it. All right. Good job. All right, Sophia. All right, you good?
What the heck is that?
Wait, let me see. Let me see. Wait, I see.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so should I just have her pick another one? All right. We'll pick another one. It was Instacart. All right. You got it, Sophia? Wait, Sophia, you good? You ready? All right. Go for it. All right. We're tied 2-2. All right. Round 3. All right, go for it. All right. 3-2. All right, Sophia. All right, we're good. Yes, you got it, Sophia. So then wait, will I go, like, it'll go horse. Okay.
So as many as they can get in.
So then she'll just keep pulling it.
So like if Sophia wins, like then she'll keep pulling for 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, so they go back and forth then.
After the 30-second time goes off. Yeah.
Yes? No?
Yes. Okay, and then you can take over.
Mandy's shaking it up. Okay. We're going to have you guys Rochambeau again. And then we are going to do it fishbowl style, which means that you have 30 seconds to list as many as you can pull. Make sense? Make sense? Yeah. And then the next one. No, you can keep the ones that you got. Yeah. Yeah. So it's still the same thing. So just charades, but instead of picking one at a time, you can. All right.
Do I tell you when to start?
Here, wait.
Remember, move as
here.
fast as you can.
Do you want me to hold it? I can hold it.
All right, I'm starting now.
All right. Yep. We can get the timer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go.
Google Maps. Go.
Yeah. All right. All right. You could. Well, they got. All right. Well, they got one. Sorry, guys, but I'm sorry. All right. Can we get the timer? All right. Go. They both got one, so. So now we just go back to. Okay, now we're gonna go back to how we were doing it before. All right. Oh, it's right. Wait, open it. You can open it. All right, she got it. Okay. No, we went back to how we were doing it before. Well. Wait, should I go back there and then come back here? Okay, we'll go back here and then. No, not me. Don't blame me. Alright, I'll wait till I made sure. Give me the okay that you saw it. Okay, she saw it. We're good. All right. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come. Okay, wait, so since they both got one, should I just go back over there? Okay. Okay, you both got one. So we'll come back over here and then we'll do the as many as you can in 30 seconds, okay? All right, pull your first one. Tell me when you read it and then I'll give the thumbs up. Yes. Are you good?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, I don't either.
Okay, let's just do it. Get ready?
You could do a wait, yeah. You could do one pass. Should you put it back in or?
Sophia's not gonna know what it is. But yeah, put it back in. I want her to lose.
All right, we're gonna do it again, as many as you can get in 30 seconds. All right, tell me when you read it, and then I'll give her the thumbs up so I don't tell her too early. Good? All right.
Yes, thank you, woman. Are you kidding me?
All right, they got two that time. All right, you guys, you got this, okay? Yeah, you can. Okay, you guys can pass once if you need to. Okay, you ready? Well, they got 0. Go ahead and put it back in. All right. All right, Sophia.
It's funny how much frustration causes.
Okay, you good? We're good. Okay, go for it.
How can you not spell this?
said it. Wait, the timer. She did say it, but I mean, that's the thing. Do you know if the timer? She did say it. Yes, okay, she got it. We're saying she got it. All right. It's okay, guys. You got this, still. All right, let me know when. You good? Yep, all right, that is time. All right. Back to Sophia V. All right, go ahead. All right, we're good. All right. I actually don't know. All right. Back to you guys.
Are you guys? Alright, you guys ready?
All right. You can pass. You have one pass. You don't have any more passes now. All right. Good job, you guys. All right, back over here. All right, that's the last one. So we could, but I don't know where they threw them. All right, time is up. Time is up. Put it back in. I know. I'll come get it.
Yeah, you have to do the one that I skipped, hopefully.
All right, here. Let's see. I'm gonna look through. Wait, let me look through super quick. Oh yeah, you can.
I think I put it back in. Yeah, that's the one Alright, do I do that one? You haven't done that one yet, right? No, I skipped this one. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put that back in there. Okay.
All right.
Alright, you guys ready?
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, can we get the timer? Perfect. Thank you. All right. No, you can't skip it. You have to do this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we only have two apps left. All right.
There's no way. We got it now. Amazon! Oh, you're right. Disney Plus. No, we know what it is.
Wait, you got it? Okay. All right, she's got the last one. All right, they got it. All right, that is it. I'm guessing you guys already know which one this is.
No, you don't know what it is. You don't know what it is, Noah.
All right, we got the timer. Wait, guys, wait. The timer didn't even start before you said the answer. Oh, you guys are tied? Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Sophia. We failed you. I know they got it from your clue.
All right, wait. You guys come back up. We're going to do a tiebreaker. And you guys need your phones for this. No, just the two of them. Yes. Your guys' fate lies in their hands. Okay, so you can both open your phone. Actually, no, start with them off. Start with your phone off. Okay, so I'm going to tell you an app, and the first one to find it, open it, and show it to me wins. This is a preloaded app, so they both should have it. All right, so both phones are off, right? Okay, so show me the App Store. Whoever can show it to me first. Should I pick another one?
Replay. Is it playing?
Yes, we are checking the tape.
Sophia, you have Face ID.
Yeah, because I couldn't.
No, it's faster. Face ID.
What do you think, Mandy? Should I pick another one? Okay, that was very close to call. So, let's see. I gotta pick another one. Okay, let's see. Yes, both turn your phones off. Let's see. All right. Okay, can you guys pull up your contacts? You should, but everybody should have contacts. All right. Sophia Cap. All right. Good job. Yes, you did. Good job, you guys.
Do I?
All right, guys. So now we are going to transition into a time of worship. So if I could get the worship team to come on up, please. Thank you.
Good job, Team Gryffindor, I guess, is what this... Raven, yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, let me pray us into worship. God, I thank you so much for this time that you have gifted us with to be together with you tonight. I just invite you into this room and into just this space. And we want to worship you tonight, so meet us in our worship. In your name we pray, amen.
go throughout the rest of our night, and please speak through Pastor Mandy as she gives us the lesson. Amen.
There we go. We're starting a new series tonight, guys. I wonder what it's called. Oh my gosh, what? So who likes superheroes? Okay, who? So this is like a very popular debate. Marvel or DC? Oh, I feel like there's an overwhelming Marvel just yelled at me. I heard your DC. A plus on that. A plus. All right. All right. All right. On the count of 3, yell your absolute favorite superhero. 1, 2, 3. I think the loudest was Captain America. This is a loud Gandalf. I like that one. Here you go. To reference my early Hermione. Call her a superhero. There we go. So superheroes. I think we like the idea of superheroes, right? I think we can all agree. Most of us were very passionate about a specific one. Jesus, oh, I like that. Unfortunately, the reality is that was not the loudest thing yelled. Captain America was. Jesus was not the loudest superhero option. It's okay. It's okay. So we like the idea of superheroes because we like this idea of someone coming in and saving the day, right? We like that good versus evil battle. Basically, we like to see that when there's something wrong in the world, the superhero generally comes in and they do something about it in like the most crazy, epic way, right? Yeah. Sometimes, like in the Avengers, like we see like the aftermath of that, which is always something interesting to me that we like overlook in movies. There's a lot of destruction in superhero movies. So, times in life, I think we could all agree that there's times in life that we could use a little bit of a superhero help, right? Maybe for you, it's something like being rescued from math class. Maybe it's when you're taking your driver's test, having like the perfect traffic day. For me, it was whenever I would run late, I still run late. Ask Pastor Michael and Sarah. They will be like, yeah, she's late all the time. So in high school, I would be running late all the time. And the cool thing about running late, start with the bad, then go with the cool. The bad thing about running late is that if you get caught by a proctor, you get detention. The cool thing is, if mom writes you a note, you don't. So my mom was my superhero pretty much every school day, at least once a week, probably like 4 times a week, writing a note. She had a lot of them like pre-written, and we would just add the date. It's great. It's great. So for me, I wanted someone to help me get out of that sticky situation, and in that instance, my mom was my superhero and helped me get out. Aw, I know. I hope she's watching. Shout out, Mom. So there's times in life where we all wish that someone would do something to help us out, to make things change, to solve the problem, just to do something. See what I did there? So for the next few weeks, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about some of the biggest areas that we wish that someone would just do something. So the things that aren't quite right, the things that don't really seem fair, and the things that we may name as injustice. So, before we dive in too deep, we're going to start with some definitions. So, we've got justice and injustice. So, justice is what's right, and injustice is what's not right. Justice is fair, and injustice is, what do you guys think? Not fair, unfair, yeah. We've got justice being equality or equal, and then injustice being unequal. Yeah. So when you heard me say the word injustice, something probably came to your mind. I know that a lot of injustice is very prominent on my Instagram feed right now, so if you're like me, hearing this word probably reminded you of a post that you saw before you came to youth group tonight. So when we talk about this idea of injustice, injustice hurts. That's the real core of injustice, is that it hurts. It hurts the people who experience it. It hurts the people that love the people that are experiencing it. And it hurts just as an outsider. It hurts to see the effect that it has on the world. So personally, I cannot relate to the Black Lives Matter movement because I'm not black, right? But seeing the effect that it had on the world and my community, and it just broke my heart. So we can see injustices happening, and even though it's not happening to us and we're not the ones experiencing it, we can still experience brokenness from it. We can have a broken heart because we see people that we love, or just people in general, breaking from it. So if you've never experienced an injustice, you might have had questions. You might have had questions like this. Why are there some students that never get in trouble when they should, right? While other students always get in trouble, even when they're not doing anything wrong. It felt like whenever I would pass like one note, I would get caught. But the person next to me passing them every day and chewing gum like at the same time, they would never get caught for any of it. It's like, what? Why does this happen? Here's another question. Why are there so many kids that don't get to eat if school is out? Why is 3 meals a day not a normal thing for everyone? Why does that guy continue to be bullied, but no one seems to care enough to do anything about it? When we see injustices around us, it causes us to ask some hard questions. Most of them we don't have the answer to, right? Like all those things I just listed. Yeah, you're right. Why can't every person have 3 meals a day? Why is that person being bullied and nothing's being done about it? There's hard questions. So it's not that we don't care about injustice. Sometimes we don't do anything about these injustices because we don't allow ourselves to get close enough to see what's really happening in these injustices. So, for example, talked about Instagram. Sometimes it's easier to just read the post and then just take it for that, not to do further research on it and the struggle. So do research. Get to know the struggle. So we are not the first person to have this problem, which is awesome because we have some biblical stories to help us out here. So Jesus made a habit of pointing out a lot of things that people hadn't seen before, a lot of injustices that people hadn't noticed before. So as we know from Jesus, Jesus often liked to use stories, right? Which is one of the things I love about his teaching, is that it's so relatable, so understandable. He used stories. So in this story that we're going to look at tonight, we're going to only look at the bottom part, or the end part of it. But Jesus is using a story about sheep and goats. Who likes sheep? Who likes goats? Who's like, I don't care, farm animals are lame? I think that one wins. So they are, right? which is really funny where we're going to go. It's really funny. I had that thought today when I was like writing goat. I was like, goat. But so Jesus uses sheep and goats to explain the differences between righteous and the unrighteous. So, which do you guys think the sheep are going to represent? Yeah, the righteous. And the poor goats, the greatest of all time, are going to be the not greatest of all time, the unrighteous. I know. So sad. So sad. So, we're going to be picking up the story in Matthew 25, verse 41. So, this is Jesus' reply to the goats. Remember, he's using them as an example to show sheep as righteous people, goats as unrighteous people. So, this is his reply to the goats. Then he will say to those on his left, the goats, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." Harsh, right? Harsh. Poor goats. Poor little goats. Verse 42, "For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not look after me." They will also answer, "Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger needing clothes, or sick in prison, and did not help you?" He will reply, "Truly, I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me." Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. So this is the point that Jesus is making. He's saying, not only did it's not that you didn't do anything, it's the fact that you didn't even see it. When they answer, "When did we see you sick or hungry?" I'm saying that wrong. "When did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger needing clothes, or sick in prison and did not help you?" They didn't even see it. And that was the point that Jesus was trying to make. It's not that you didn't do anything. It's bad that you didn't do anything, but the fact that you didn't even see it is also a huge problem. So when we don't see people who are in need and we don't help them, we're not just missing out on helping solve injustice. We're missing out on the point of what it means to follow Jesus. Because here's the thing, is that his people are people who see and act when it comes to injustice. His people are people that see and act when it comes to injustice. Because when we look at Jesus, Jesus always cares about injustice. He always speaks up for others, and he always fights for what's right. And guess what, guys? If you read the stories of Jesus doing all these things, he's not a very popular guy. He's not. He has a lot of people that are really upset with him because he shakes things up and he does things that are not the most popular and not the most comfortable. So before you do something about injustice, we have to be able to see it. We have to be able to see it because you can't solve a problem you don't know exists, right? Yeah, kind of impossible to do. So we have to see it. We can't be like the goats that were like, "What are you talking about? I didn't see it. When did I do that?" It's like, well, that's the point. You didn't see it. You missed it. So we need to be able to look around and see what's happening. We need to be able to notice the injustices that are going on in our daily world. And these, I'm going to list 3 ways that you guys can do that. Number 1, get close enough to see. So before you even think about getting close enough, pray. And pray for this specific thing. Pray that God will help you to see others the way that he sees them. Because if you can see others the way that he sees them, it's going to change everything. It's going to change the conversation, and it's going to be able to help you see them differently. And spend time with people who are different than you. We like to stay with our same people because, they're our people, right? Our people are the best. But when we do that, we often minimize the experience that we can have because we tend to be with people that are like us. And when we're with people that are different than us, that's when we can start seeing different injustices that can be happening. So hang out with someone outside your normal friend circle. Number 2 is be curious enough to listen. So listen to stories of people that have experienced injustice. Learn what they need. I think this past year, like I have said, we had so many different injustices happening that were always on my social media feed. And it wasn't until I think this most recent with the Asian American injustice that someone came on my feed and said hey, this is what people are doing and this is not what we need. This is what we need. I was wow, I would not have known if you didn't tell me. So learn what people who are experiencing different injustices need. And it's going to vary from person to person. It's like you can lump an entire population into one thing. So what one people might need, they might need to talk about it. One other person might not want to talk about it. They might just want to fly under the radar. Learn what they need. An injustice makes us uncomfortable. And here's the thing, it's a good thing to be uncomfortable. Sounds weird, right? It's no, I don't want to be uncomfortable. It's a good sign when bad things make you uncomfortable. It means that you're not a goat. It means you can see that there's something. That sounds like a sheep too. Jeez. Maddie needs to go back to kindergarten and learn her animal noises. They are kind of the same, huh? So it's a good sign when bad things make you uncomfortable. So be a sheep, not a goat. So keep listening and try to learn. The third and the last thing is be courageous and name it. When you see an injustice happening, name it. If you see something and it's wrong, say, hey, that's wrong. If you see someone being treated unfairly, say it's unfair. This might be the hardest part for some of you. I know it definitely is for me because I don't like awkward situations. And it's risky and it's awkward to do this. But as soon as you name it, firstly, it makes everyone else aware, oh, shoot, you're right. And it gives you the power and responsibility to change that situation. So band, if I can have you guys start to come on up. So when you see injustice, that is when we're able to actually do something about it. Our whole theme for this, that's when you can do something about it. One thing I have noticed from social media is that your generation is so passionate. You guys are so passionate, and when you see injustices happening, you want to spread information about it, and you want to spread awareness, and you want to make these things stop. So I believe that you guys can be the generation where things actually change. In areas where it seems impossible, I believe that you guys can make it change because you will be the generation that sees it and then does something about it. So I want to end with a quote from an author, Maya Angelou. It says, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then you know better. But do better." God, we just thank you so much for tonight. And we just lift up all of the injustices in the world that are happening right now. Open our eyes so that we can see them. And then, God, give us the courage to do something about it, whether it's walking up and listening to someone's story or being the change that we want to see. Help us to do something about it. In your name we pray, amen.
He is jealous for me. Love
the grace in his eyes. If his grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. We're all sinking. So heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that we are his portion and he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If grace is an ocean, we're all sinking, we're all sinking. So heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. God, thank you for loving us. Thank you for being with us. Please help us to do something when we see injustice and follow the steps Miss Mandy taught us. And thank you so much for being who you are. Amen.
We have about, what is this, math? 13 minutes. 13 minutes before your parental units and guardians come to pick you guys up. So, we're going to say goodbye to our live stream friends. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. If you guys were here on Easter Sunday and got an Easter bag,